So in fairly sharp contrast, almost every other time I've done this, I forgot to make any test recording to make sure that my audio is still good. And there's been Windows updates, so, you know, odds are it's... Wait a second. Perhaps more importantly, there has been, that is supposed to be louder. There we go, I think. No, even that's not. Interesting. Okay, well. I will definitely need to come back and listen to this. Because well, actually, I think I know what it might be doing. No, the issue I thought I was having is actually not happening either. Okay. Whatever. We will burn that bridge when we come to it. I'm going to actually see if I can't get a victory with everyone so that I unlock all of their, episodes. But it's the Winter. How can entering the Dicey Dungeon be a bad idea? And thus we have guaranteed ourselves a win. Because we could also just, use Heat Ray for forever and they would not be able to do anything. Since there's 2 chests, I'm taking the odds. Crossbow seems like it might be able to be turned into something that's not terrible. Oh boy. Like, I know we have a million turns and all. Normally. Yeah, I should have had the crossbow in here. Crossbow really wasn't a great fit for what we had. Well, this at least guarantees us access to a chest. At the end of the day, it's 2 damage. I had forgotten that shock has the potential to really mess with the wizard. Well, at least he's getting 5s. It does strike me that if I had not gotten that to work, dropping it in the, or if using the, that kind of sucks. If Spark had broken the dodge, that could have turned out poorly. At least I only need to do 4 more damage. Conveniently. And we have... Well, I was going to say we have all those, Flamethrower can be pretty good, but... kind of averse to actually throw it away is the issue. It wouldn't be bad, but it's kind of expensive. We'll see how the fight against Marshmallow goes. Well, we actually have a use for focus, which we haven't really had prior to this point. And do we actually want any of these? Scrap metal's not bad, and it protects other better pieces of equipment. Do you want to heal up before we go down? Ray gun, which isn't terrible. Yeah. There's actually 2 stores here. Crystal Sword I actually really like. I think it does Fury if turned into a tool. It doesn't really matter. That hurts. But it's not super common that he's gonna get that many odd dice. So. And it still really doesn't move. If I'd been thinking, I'd have dropped them into the flamethrower, which would have done double damage. Sometimes smart plays are difficult to make. Okay. So we have Sneezy. Sneezy basically is entirely determinant on if, well, how good his dice roll. Sixes are of course bad, but shock can lessen them pretty significantly. And it still really doesn't move. Really didn't matter which one we did. That's gonna be 5 damage to us. Taking the shield into account, of course. Plasma gun's a very good use of the ray gun. And a scrap metal. Oops. It's not the first time I've done that. Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to put up with the borders, since the game doesn't lock its resolution. Well, actually there's one thing I can do. That didn't fix it. Darn. Okay, so that would need more... No. That's too much. Okay, that seems to have fixed it. Got there by looking at the OBS instead of trying to figure it out. There was a boomerang. And depending upon how much the upgrade is here... Yeah. Healing crystal might be decent just as a... protection thing in the next round. Sorceress. Sorceress can be pretty hit and miss, as I recall. What in her... Oh, yeah, the burns. But it's not really that bad. Generally speaking, she will get at least one of those off, though. And that does use a fair amount of my own thing there, but it's fine. Yeah, and that's the issue, is she does, at bare minimum, a decent amount of damage. Right now, it's our lack of weapons that's kind of hurting us. Gonna go with the Mega Bump. I guess I should say lack of reusable weapons. Electromagnet plus Fury. Fury coming in this case from Crystal Sword can be very good. I don't remember what Magnet Plus is. I think here is the just a half-size version. We can 2 6s. I kind of wish that burning did double damage. Okay, we can actually do lethal here. I should have done the healing first. That's good to have for protection. Protecting better pieces. Jeez. Well, either way, that's not a big deal. We didn't see Wolf Puppy this round, did we? At least I don't recall seeing Wolf Puppy. Level 5 now. I think Theron's the item to go with. But I'm not that happy with any individual piece, so... Yeah, both of these just become half-sized. I'm gonna go with Electromagnet just because it is actually reusable. But we'll see about slotting it. Yeah, I think we have sufficient weapons right now. Probably should have just used focus. On the other hand, now I can use focus. I was kind of hoping it was going to be the, it's a really bad thing for a full size. This way we're guaranteed to have one of them be a fury granting item. And actually... if flamethrower shows up in the thing, that's what I'm going to make into a tool. Okay. Shock might be useful. No, it won't be. I wasn't thinking. The burn was useful. Sometimes the AI does dumb things, but because what I don't want it to end up being... Which one of these is going to be more difficult? Probably the skeleton, just because it's higher level. And with the 3 dice it can do that two-handed sword. And probably curse me fairly, reasonably consistently. Yeah, but I was correct as to what Crystal Sword does. I think I'm going with the sword just because it's large. I think the safe option is dropping Plasma Cannon so that we're guaranteed to have one of these two show up. I'm a bit averse to using the boomerang too heavily here, because I know that Battle Axe can do a lot of damage. That's lethal. Fury Crystal Sword can be kinda nuts. And we got both of them. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to be dropping the boomerang. It does mean relying a bit more heavily on the plasma cannon. Or, not the plasma cannon, the electromagnet. But... and I kinda wish we'd gotten another, upgrade. Okay, if it had been Drake, we would have had the plasma cannon in there, but... This isn't a big deal. Trying to maneuver into a position that's not ridiculously uncomfortable. Interesting. Oh. Why did it hide the electromagnet? Either one of them was lethal there. Okay. And now for, times with which.
Ah, stickily!
Hell yeah, stickily.
Oh, no. Ah!
Robobot. I kinda get the impression I should have dropped another cauldron. Ugh. Sorry about that. I'm sure you will, Robobot. I'm sure you will. Putting it on a even seems to make more sense than putting it on an odd. That's weird. Actually being able to drop all of them. Actually, what? Oh, small favors. Should have done that with the 5. But at least... we're not taking damage. Damage didn't actually matter that time though. I think I'm taking Burning Light and I'm putting it on the 3. I'll drop that into the 5 just so that I have something there, but I don't think I'm ever going to use it. Well, let's go with Stereohead, see if he kicks our ass. Fuck you, game. Well, that's just a point of damage. Damage is still damage. That doesn't really change how we're gonna use it. Ugh. don't think shield protects against the weaken effect. No, it just protects against the damage. And Witch is kind of unique in that her own dice burning can be very useful. Again, it's a matter of putting it in the... If I can click on the right thing. Putting it in an even requires double evens in order to use it. So we have things doing a fair amount of damage out there right now. That works. Sorry about that. An additional prepared spell slot would be really useful. Because it would allow me to have both Burning Light and Magic Missile out there at the start. I really wish we could take a look at our... I'm gonna go with the prepared slot. Partially because I'm not entirely sure what the differences are. Yeah, that's... My current ones are nothing special. No, I should have grabbed that chest. Real clever. Interesting. Did not actually matter. Oh. That is a good case of me being dumb. It doesn't matter because there's that apple, but... Yeah. And once we get the upgraded ones, it'll be, just for evens. That's useful if you're getting frozen. So you have additional ways to deal with it. In theory. Why didn't I throw that? So, you know, if I end up losing because I didn't do 2 extra damage, it's obvious what the culprit is. So, I doubt there's going to be a case of that, but... And since Sneezy doesn't have that much health, it might be better to get Infliction out just so I can actually do damage if I roll poorly. Case in point. Doppel dice seems like the better of the two, and it'll give me something to use 6s with. Ooh, Magic Spear is really good. Curious what the upgraded version is. Why the hell can't we? Yeah, let's have it replace Magic Shield. So it needs 2 to get out there, and the upgraded version, while strong, that seems really dumb. The upgraded version, while strong, is not that much stronger. That needs evens. Interesting. Our inability to, for now, I think throwing the dice is actually going to do more damage. And long term, if we get any of those out there, it's death, so... Yeah. It didn't actually end up mattering. Fury is pretty good, but... Now Gold Cauldron might be really good. Probably replacing Infliction. I'm gonna go after Loudbird last. Sorry about that. The curse could really hurt. why I'm gonna try to draw it out. Damn it. Okay. That doesn't... I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know why I think it's essentially the same there, but... Gold Cauldron is quite powerful. What's Gold Cauldron Plus? I assume that's just, yeah, 2 uses. Good, but not stunningly better. Although it could be. That's a good point, Vacuum. It's just delaying. I mean, it kind of requires other things for it to be good and has issues all the same. Ugh. So we can't get more out. It's dodging the first attack. And several things were weakened. Excellent. Loudbird's toolset, even when it goes poorly for it, is just too strong much of the time. If I'd have thought I'd have... done that first. Oh, that's actually preferable, just Loudbird doing 1 damage. Why do I forget about that? Other than the whole being dumb as hell. And wanting to open with my big attack. Not silence. What the? And yeah, I noticed. What was this? Illuminate, which... oh yeah. Not a huge fan. Either one. several things here can be real rough. Probably should have used the crystal ball, thinking of it. If that magic spear were just easier to use. What's in the store? Meteor is powerful, but... And I've seen its upgraded form, I just can't remember what that does to it. It would be a very useful kind of upgrade, in theory, of sorts, to Burning Light or Magic Missile. I'm not using Magic Missile because Magic Spear is so much better. This will at least allow me to... Yeah, that makes it a bit better, but I think the real thing is going to have it being prepared. If I'd been thinking more, I would have dropped the... I see you, Kurt. Not a big deal, it's still +1 die. And I can...
The system wouldn't care because your expectations for a fair deal have been dulled after years spent at this soul-crushing minimum wage hellhole.
I don't even know what I have that set up for. Oh, I think that's a follow message. That's the problem with not remembering what you set things up for. Of course, it has been 2 weeks since I... Well, no, it would have been longer since I set that one up. So... Oh, dang it. Should have dropped this in here. I hadn't realized I got cursed. Yeah, just throwing them is gonna be... That's interesting. I wonder if that's exploitable. Because when I hit throw it, they were catchable. Well, this is certainly going to end poorly. Yeah, that's game. Because he has... Well, which did end up with 4 really rough enemies on the second to last floor. So while it was a decent build, it just really wasn't going to work out. Sidekicks are for heroes, Jester. You should know that, Jester.
No!
Okay. Now, Jester is strange. Yeah, Lady Luck is definitely not as bad as most villains. Far more relatable. I'll see what we get with the level. Oh, we can actually see those. Detonator. Detonator seems like kind of a meh payoff. High voltage seems considerably better as far as the interaction goes. Juggling ball. It's a good card, but it can kind of get jumbled up at the front. I've seen that happen to Oth a whole bunch, so I'm going to ignore it. And Baby Squid. Best enemy. And so if we have a even and a we can do 6 damage and get die back. Oh, we can do a damage and get the die back. At least it can't get kind of gummed up at the front there. What, boot plus... Oh, returns the die. That could be really good, especially when we, have the limit break going. Oops. That just removes the requirement. Bumps up the limitation. I think I'll wait until see what other cards are available. I see yellow and think it's going to be Bop. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's not actually that bad. Inflicting shock is actually pretty good. Oh, especially since Stereo Head's weak to shock, which I always seem to forget about. And it really doesn't... I was gonna say doesn't matter which one. But, I was thinking I had two boops, or bops, or whatever the 3 damage ones are. That doesn't seem very good. Oh yeah, what's in the shop? 2 destroy cards, which it makes sense, those are useful. Getting rid of the bad cards, or just cards you're never going to use. I think the bops are, even though they're more damage, are the cards that I'm going to get rid of. At least partially because Boop Plus does return the die. What was in the chest? Dice? No. I'm probably going to also check the chest out again after beating Sneezing. So. That was actually pretty good. Though it does suggest maybe a bit lower of a top end for damage from this without snap going off. I was hoping Sneezy would just roll poorly there. Or his die thing would have spin the thing shocked. Sometimes works out. Wizard could be real rough or real easy. We'll see. Freeze 2 dice. Ouch. Oh, I guess we don't have a finale if we don't pick one up. I was unaware. Suppose that makes sense, huh? Spatula could be really good. Could be absolutely useless. Haunted Jar. Haunted Jar having 4 dice is really the thing that makes it potentially dangerous because it can get light off real quick. And turn 3, 10 poison around is basically impossible to deal with. Case very nearly in point. If I had not shocked last turn. At least I'm only mostly dead now. Interesting that they have the sound effect for clicking on them here. I don't have too many times where I want to discard the entire hand because I don't have too many one-offs. Oh. It's in the shop. Cauldron and juggling ball. And the option to delete that last bump. Which may seem counterintuitive given that I just picked up the warrior. But it'll do its stuff regardless. Clever. Spanner is making this rough. And that's lethal. Not used to having this little actual damage output. Even when I have pretty decent dice options available to me. Oh. That's not doing anything anymore. Interesting. Actually, if I hold off, use this here, and this here. Doesn't really matter. It's still gonna be 6 damage, but should have probably done that in the other order. Seven damage this turn. Yeah, this Jester setup's just about as bad as it can be. The shock is very unlikely to be meaningful. And my plying has eliminated one of the major sources of damage for that warrior card, apparently. Well, that's... The spark is the weak card there. What's high voltage? Okay, so that's fewer limitations. I think that's also fewer limitations. I think this is 2 uses? Yeah. Well, all of these high voltages are actually fairly useful. 2 actually might be better than that extra damage. Yeah, we're not going to, It's interesting just how much better that seems to have made that hand, or that, this set of cards. I'm actually really tempted to copy either a Boot Plus, or because they are our damage, the high voltage. The buzzer is also very tempting though. Because now I'm running into the issue of occasionally I don't have shock for the multiplying. And more shock. Actually, the burning of the die would probably have been better. Depends. And we'll be not cursed, surprisingly. Oh, we have the damage for this. And a level, which is good. I think I'm gonna delete that spark. It's just been really good at getting in the way. The warrior one is not particularly relevant. So. Isn't a big deal, it's more for our damage than really anything else. And of course that happens. Still doesn't prevent damage when Crystalline rolls really well, unfortunately. And everybody else can potentially be very rough as well. Blue can ruin this one real easy. Well, have to, nope. Blue is so annoying to deal with. I don't even think Paper Knight can kill us unless there's a minimum on what Cardboard Sword can do. How shocking both are dice items. It means she does have to choose. Sometimes she can still lock both dice though. And we get to see. Is there? Yeah, it does appear to have a minimum. There we go. It took way longer than it should have. And Rhino Beetle can be rough, but the Meow Boy can be much rougher. And what are... Okay, so that's good. Getting 2 shocks in means that he basically is forced to use Battle Axe. And if we actually had a finale card, this would be real good. But even with the crappy one we saw earlier, it would be lethal there. Which is kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. Oh, now we can... Oh, it's the upgrade. I thought it was a shop for some reason. What does this upgrade to? Just flat. It's shock. Yeah, I'll upgrade one of the high voltages. And go after the Neo boy. And that's a very good example of why the cowboy can be terrifying. Yep. Well, we are going to take 6 damage, but it's... Or, well, we're going to take 12 damage. This can do 5, which didn't actually matter. Beatrice. I don't remember what Beatrice's moveset is. Oh, yeah, shock and dodge. Yeah, I really wish we'd end up with a finale card. Any finale card. Or I guess I should say, I wish I'd realized that we don't start out with a finale card. Hmm. Dodging's going to suck because I'm not going to remember it. I think it should ever be the warrior smash that's at the front there. At least Beatrice can't do that much damage. Though part of that is we are blocking off a fair amount with shock. And that wasn't too bad. And we have baby squid. At least baby squid is honest. Which gets us wolf puppy. Favorite food? Fingers. Bouncing and running and playing fetch and hunting down small rabbits. Anything with a happy ending. My favorite's the boy who cried wolf. Excellent. Let's give Witch another try.
Oh, Mama.
That is super rude, Space Marine. Rolling poorly just to roll well the following turn. Okay. Oh, actually. Yeah, that either one would put Frog into lethal range. Normally. Right, did a lot of work last time. But there were a lot of times I really wish I could have done freezing instead. So I think I'm gonna go with that. It gives us something to fill up. Dryad, I simply don't remember her moveset, her skill set. Well, sometimes it's not going to do anything, but it is what it is. It's still pretty good though. I should probably be a little bit more careful there because things like that tend to be the edge cases that break things. Hitting throw dice while dice are coming, or while the cards are coming back out. Not necessarily a great idea. Ugh. Ugh. Gonna get killed by baby squid. Why did I do it with that one? Freeze paid off massively. Because that would have been lethal. That's really, really dumb at times. I think prepared. Just... So for now we can have at least some kind of damage out there to start. It doesn't prevent us from getting additional cauldron out, but oh yeah, freeze is really good against Sneezy. None of these are worth. There we go. And which kills Sneezy by throwing dice at him. An ignominious death. Magic Dagger's pretty good. But Magic Missile is just so much better. Going to drop it into one of the prepared slots. That way we will be able to use at least one of those every turn. Kind of wish the ice was also a static amount of damage, but you can't always get what you want. Oh, yeah, freeze. Not so good against... Oh, fuck you too, game. Freeze is not so good against Yoda. Oh, doesn't matter. We haven't even... Ooh. But on the other hand, it doesn't do damage. That seems really good until you realize it just does not do damage. Don't want to freeze too much. Though it really isn't mattering, apparently. Since the game does not want me to see decent rolls anyway. I don't get the game sometimes. Duplicate seems the better option. It appears that just starting with, 2 magic missiles would be a lot stronger. Which is dumb as hell. And it makes sense if we had, a gold cauldron. But we don't. Excellent. Freezing is very good against Standing Man. Took far less damage from that than I should have. But this is really a setup that's just, it's so reliant on not getting screwed by the dice. Meaning it doesn't have as much dice fixing as it probably should. Also, I probably went into it a bit earlier than I should have. Well, freezing is still useful. I'm gonna take a chance here. It didn't pay off. And now we're relying on luck against Aurora. Well, shit. Yep, that's game. Let's go with something less frustrating. Like thief. Now, no. Oh sure, Robobot roll through. I think that's the roughest I've ever had with Robobot. Always interesting. Hook actually seems to have very little synergy with what does Hothead have? Fireball. With what Thief actually has. It's the same amount of damage either way. Well, the shop is the only thing here. So, Dryad, what is your gear? Yeah, that could be good. Particularly, either one would provide us a spot to drop. Sixes and fives in. Well, fuck you too, game. Fuck you too. should have. Oof. Well, the poison's good, but I think the fly trap, just because it provides a lot more damage up front, is better. Well, those... That other one would have been better for a crowbar comedy build. I don't know that we will survive to see a crowbar comedy build. I don't think we will. Depends upon if we roll sixes. And that's almost a loss right off the bat. Jeez. That is a loss right off the bat. At least it was quick, as opposed to our 2 losses with Witch. Let's give the second round of Robot another attempt. Cute. What is our equipment? Pea shooter and plasma blaster. Pretty decent. Robot doesn't even have fingers in the current state. Wolf Puppy, surely you know this. Shield might be pretty decent. Rose can go very poorly because her weapon can be, well, no. But the, weapon can be quite annoying to deal with. Probably should have swapped those. Mimic's gear set changes every round and can be super rough to deal with. Or we can get super lucky. Since we're just about to get level, we may as well get an item with it rather than an apple. Provided we make it through. Fuck you too, game. Okay. Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah, I shouldn't have unburned that die. That's...
Ha! Oh, no, no, no.
I don't know, Warrior doesn't seem particularly miserable. I mean, sure, all he's got is his sword when he wants a monster truck. But I think he's still pretty happy about that. I feel like I was rolling that with a spatula. Oh yeah, I forgot that everybody's, all the enemies' gear is going to be upgraded. In addition to the bonus health. And there we go. But at least we will have an additional item. So we'll be able to use both of our dice. Really need to stop misclicking, which is entirely on me. Sticky hands. Good. 2 gold. That rat bastard. upside, sticky hands can't, you know, do damage. Baby squid. That hurts a lot. So, Spike Shield has some uses, but I really wish I knew what Spike Shield Plus did. I think we're just gonna need to be too damage focused for it to stay decent. Jeez, game. Sneezy in this mode sucks. Pure misery. Ooh, broadsword's pretty good. Being just a straight upgrade of a regular sword. Oh god. This is gonna suck. Oh, Copycat doesn't know how to use bump. Small favors. Kinda terrified of Wizard in this, so let's get the level off of him. Okay. I should have checked out what his set was, but didn't think to do it until I'd already killed him. baby squid is the best. +3, half size. Boomerang might be the one to do. Hammer eventually, yeah, but taking half as much damage if and when I drop a 6 in is going to be real powerful. Or we could, you know, not re-roll anything. Thanks, game. Ooh. Oh, we can use that. That minimizes the damage we take, which is probably going to be important. Midnight Charm is very powerful, especially with our current setup that loves 6s. Once we get Hammer upgraded, or if we can get it upgraded, because then it would just require a 5. It would be a better drop-in than bump. That's a lot of help. Well, the shock is actually doing work here. As is his very poor rolling. Poor rolling doing more work than the shock, to be honest. If you say so, Wickerman. Jesus. I don't remember what normal battle axe does. Beetle headbutt is terrifying though. And that's a loss. I think that's going to be it for me. Not a big fan of ending it on a loss, but it is what it is. Thank you for watching, and I'll try to be back with more of this probably tomorrow.